Alright. Alright. I think that's pretty much all the preparation we need to do. I'm gonna try for something a little bit different today. And that, to play a game on the browser. Specifically, Waterworks. Right, let's put it on full screen. Alright. Greetings and welcome everyone on this most spooky of holidays. The 31st of October. Halloween in many parts of the world. Luckily not this part of the world, but you know, I can embrace the spookiness of the season. If I'm sounding a bit drowsy perhaps, we've just ended our daylight savings over here. So I'm a little bit out of sync with time. But I got my copper soup to help hopefully keep me awake. Didn't help that Tiggy woke me up at 6 AM this morning when I fell asleep at around 3, which then became 2 o'clock. I am still not entirely sure how it happened, but anyway. Welcome all to a stream of Waterworks, where we go through let's see how to explain this properly. We are essentially in charge of providing water to a city, a Polish city in this case, and it's sort of a historical game, and where it kind of shows you how the water system evolved over time into a more modern system, which is actually, I think, still partially in use today. Yep, we'll start new. I'll do normal difficulty. Alright. Now we have to figure out how to get water to all these houses. Now each house has has people living in it, and they have some water demand. Pretty much every house will want one. And as the water demand gets met, more people will move into the city because it's a good place to live. We have to pay deference to the nobility who fund our particular work, because we are not actually in charge of anything. We are just responsible for building the stuff. So we need to figure out ways to get money from the nobility, as well as pretty enough prestige to placate the nobility in case they want some ridiculous demands. So let's begin. Let's get going. Now, we have been given several cards. We have some coins and influence. Well, we need to get a water source. So which will cost us a foreman, a builder, and a permit, which we all have, fortunately. Yay! Alright, so now we have a water source. As in someone is just using buckets to fill barrels at the river. Alright. I think that is the end of our turn. Right, so we're getting nothing from that because we have nothing. But now, because we have the water source, we can send out water carriers into the city to make people happy. And we can trade some influence to increase our funding, which we will definitely need. Right, so I want to carry water in these houses. See if I can get as many houses at the same time. It's not gonna be very easy. Let's spend some influence to get some increase in funding. And let's build some quarters so we can actually store some cards. Now this requires more foremen and builders, that is fine. For now, we'll just have to end the turn. Fire has broken out somewhere in town. Need to assign one of your water carriers or any of kind to put it out. Unit assigned to firefighting will be removed from the town and their cards will be added to the discard pile. Not removed from the game. Better hurry, as raging fires will cost you a lot of influence points per turn, yeah. We do not want things to burn down, so... we have saved that town. Let us get going with this project. Need a permit. Builder, woman. Right, so now we have quarters. Now we can store people cards. Worker card, rather. We don't have any at the moment, so move on to the next turn. Now, I don't need anything per se at the moment, but I will want to probably get an archive so I can store permits and stuff. But let's assign a scribe to this. All I can do, and we might want to build a later. Let's also assign another water carrier. I can keep more people happy. And can I then move you to a different location? Yeah, I think this is a little bit more equitable. And I can't use this one because I don't have enough influence. Right, we have the scribes we need. I could do with another foreman. And let's get another builder. And nothing is red, so we'll just keep moving forward. While we build our deck. But I do want a warehouse. But that's not currently what I want. Here. Right, come on, give me the card I want. And that's the permit we need. Right, so now we can actually store cards. And although I won't start building the warehouse immediately. With a foreman. We can use a builder. And let's start carrying more water over here. It's a nice little mellow game to start the day. Alright. Well, we have plenty of influence now, let's increase our funding. We need a permit. I'd kind of like to save this permit and the Merchants Guild for later. So I can get more new cards in the deck. Right, I need a scribe. I don't have any more room in the quarters. But I'll store this permit for later. And we're gonna lose some influence now. That is not great. So can I move you to better location? Alright. We need a scribe. Build that. Now we can build, store our construction materials. And let's save the permit. Get the Merchants Guild. Requires more scribes again. And we can use one of our permits. And the turn. Right. Yeah, let's increase our funding. And we don't need the building materials just yet, but might as well save them up. What do we do with another water carrier? This corner here that's gonna be giving me a headache. Right, at least nobody is red now. Right. Alright, let's store all the permits. Scribe, come on game, give me a scribe. Thank you. Merchant's Guild, so now we can use money to buy influence. Right. I want to get the upgraded water source, please. So we have the foreman, we have a builder, and we have a permit. Now we just need another scribe. Right, cartography, we'll save that one. Right, let's get... Need that right now. It's offset a bit. Let's get more increase in funding. And we may as well save the permit. Archive 2. Come on, game. That's not what I'm asking for. Let's discard one permit. Get this one in storage. Finally. Wondering whether my scribes were all at the bottom. Right, so the water source is now improved. Let's get another scribe in storage just in case we need it. And we want the get a cartography. We don't have the required cards. So then I can't really do much, but we do have more water, so we probably get more water carriers. Hopefully we also get some wells. I'm losing a lot of influence this way. The craft guild, alright, we definitely will want that. Right, foreman, builder. We'll get a permit. We have a builder here. We'll save another permit here. What am I missing? I'm missing the money. Can I get a bit of money so we can now build this? Craft guild is completed. And I don't have the influence to increase my funding. Because I really need more water carriers. Stop growing! Alright, so craftsman, that is fine. Alright, wells, we definitely want the wells. Alright, craftsman. And I'm out of cash. That is not great. Don't have anything I can do about that. Right, can I alleviate this at least somewhat? Definitely need to move you over there. You need to be on this house. This is only making it worse. Just move on. This is a browser game. You can find it on itch.io. It's called Waterworks. Totally free to play. Alright, not a water carrier. Good. I need money, please. Don't have... Can I store them still? Yes, I can. Cards. Cards would be nice. I can store them. Alright, I'll sacrifice another permit so I can store the cards. And this is a little bit better. Let's just, let me just the screen off for a moment. Right, so the URL for the website is this. Warzone 2100. I don't think I have. It sounds a little bit generic as well, so I probably might have not really looked at it. You know, I might have it in my library, but I've got so many games that have war in the title that they all sort of blend together a bit. Just get influence. Would increase my funding. But can I now at least... right, we need a foreman. And a builder. Right, and then let's put... I already have a scribe. Let's just get building materials. And... on. Just enough. If I had the card for it. Which I don't. That's alright though, we have enough money to finish this. Now we just need the money in order to... We really need a better way of distributing water. Alright. Why does everyone want to live in that house? Right. Let's get the wells. Should help. Alright, next mission is... darn it, I'm out of money again. Can I store the small gift in here? Yeah. Right, nothing else I can save. Move on to the next turn. On it. Well, I might look at it, but... oh, darn it. The nobles want something. Well, I have a scribe, yeah? Right, so let's get a small donation so we can actually pay for new things. I would like some cards. And I need to sacrifice something. Not great. I want these wells built, but I have no cards. If I recycle this, what does that do actually? 50% of the costs. Can I recycle this? It would only give me 5. I need both of them, yes. Yes, just say recycle this. Doesn't give me anything. But we can store the wells at the very least. So we're still looking for stuff here, but let's actually put down a couple of wells, I guess. Where would it do the most good? Yeah, 4 houses here, 4 here, 4 here. 3 here, 4 here, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. Let's put a well here. Give you your personal water carrier. Need building materials. I have one of those. Gonna lose influence now. Let's store up the craftsmen and the building materials, so I can build the rest of the wells. Let's put down another well. That should help. Gets our influence back up again. But all of this is costing us a lot. And I want to get to Herman's Ditch. Let's get one of these carts out of the way and for you. Right, an increase in funding, yes please. And we can get another water carrier, so... Nice. And we can now get... Do we need a scribe for this? No, just a lot of builders. Right, we can get 2 builders from here. Let's focus on what we need most. I need a foreman. And we can pull a builder from workhouse. Now we just need money to finish construction. Let's see. The red cards go in the archive. I could really do some more stuff. I can store a scribe at the very least. Alright. Come on. And let's build this. The water carts. And now, all the water problems are suddenly solved, because all our water carriers have carts. The next project, cartography. We don't have the coins. Well, all right. That's good to hear, Shadow Turtle Yinging. I want a small gift. Do I have a small gift? I don't have it on me. I have 5 turns. All right. Well, that can wait then. I want cartography, please. We need some craftsmen for that, and some scribes. I do have another well I would like to build, but that can wait. And I can't afford anything else. Let's store another building materials. And we may as well store a permit. get another stripe. Craftsman are 6 coins. May as well get that out of the way. I think, yeah, we have craftsman we need otherwise. Ah, there we go. We can give them the small gift. Expensive, but, well, we are still in the green. Um, if I was gonna put down a well, where would be the best place? And this house is seriously overwatered. Put it there. I can... I move you here. You... Oh, you are needed here. This house still need this much water. Let's get that final craftsman in place. And that's stored builder. Might have to move the wells at some point, but that's kind of expensive. We've got enough influence for now, and we are capped at the moment, so it's all right. All donation. All right, let's first finish the cartography. Right, so now there's a map in my deck. We can get a water card back. Let's see, the most grievous water shortage is here. And can I now move there? No. Now we can get Herman's Ditch to advance to the next era of water management, which requires a lot of stuff I don't have, or can afford at the moment at least. And we need the maps from within our deck. Oh darn, I should have banked a small gift. It's fine. We have the points. Right, the maps we have, we just need to store them for now because we can't use them. Alright, let's get the permit. Or another one. Building materials. The rest is just too expensive at the moment. And there's nothing else I can store. Right. Let's get builder. Builder. And I can't afford this craftsman. Building materials is too expensive. Right. Shuffle the deck. Alright. Open. craftsman, and the building materials. So now we just need to be able to afford the maps, and we're good. Alright, let's stock up on my builders. I've got 2 scribes, that's probably enough. Let's get the small donation. I'll stockpile the small gift, might need it later. Alright, let's get the maps. And now we need 30 to finish the construction. Alright. Get all the cards we want to stockpile. Yeah, whatever. I've already got 2 permits. I don't need another one. For the love of... A war has broken out. Part of the population must be enlisted, including your workers. Fill all the empty slots with worker cards of any kind. You complete this request within a time limit or face the consequences. We have 3 turns. Well, luckily we're not currently building anything, so yeah, I guess I can do this. Let's go with the cheap stuff first. Yeah, let's have these... So now we can actually finish Urban Stitch. Urban Stitch construction complete. In 1386, the inhabitants of Grudzic received permission from the authorities of the Teutonic Order to build a channel that would connect a natural stream flowing in the nearby town of Bergeron to bring water to the city. The dark channel was nearly 3 kilometers long and significantly improved the situation of the city's inhabitants. It was the first hydrotechnical investment in Grudens of this scale and significance. The current name Herman's Ditch probably came from the 19th century after the canal was rebuilt. Right. That should give us new stuff to work with, like a warehouse 2, an archive 2. What do I want first? The quarters 2. Probably the archive. Actually, no. I want the quarters. Let's store up the order sigils because we might want them. And I definitely want an increase in funding, please, boss. My apologies for mispronouncing any names. I cannot read the hieroglyphics of the Polish people. Yeah, we definitely want the stables. Let's dump a permit in here. I can store that. We have that. All right. Let's do some order sigil. Right. So now we just need the workers. Stop coming to live here. They are busy. Right. More money, please. Right. Do we have a foreman? We do not. And let's get a scribe. Foreman. And that's all I can really do. And I kind of wish I could move the water carriers around, but I can't. Not without making the situation worse in so many other places. Now that's all the builders we need, I think. Yay, so now we can store more people. Let's get the stables going. few more cards couldn't hurt. Do we have building materials? Only one. And that would give us more use of water wagons. Definitely useful. Town officials want to know how you are handling the budget. Send 2 scribes to handle paperwork and prepare a full report, otherwise your reputation might suffer. Right, well, I have what you want. But you're asking me to sacrifice money. Right, let's get some building materials. And do we have builders? We have a few, but let's fill the lot with them. Darn it. Wait, you're already there. This is not great. Let's use the permits. I have a small gift if I need to get my stuff up again. And now let's focus on getting my stuff built here. Right, and I need 10 for finish, but I don't have a small donation. So. Alright. Stables are complete. You now access to water wagons. Their numbers are very limited. They are expensive, but thanks to them you will being able to need most of the water that you need. Good. I mean, this is the most watered house in the entire city and nobody wants to live there. Alright, next project. We want the warehouse maybe, or the archive. Probably the archive. But I need money, which I don't have. Right, want to store a foreman. We have scribes. We have no scribes. Well, paperwork is the majority of what you do in this game. Right, water carts. Yeah, helps a little. Alright, I want archives too, which requires an order sigil. And let's store the stables too. Right, water wagon that will pretty much eat whatever I take, but can I deploy this in a place that will help? Here. Can I redeploy you over there? You're still a little bit shy on water, but this seems like it's now fulfilled. Definitely need more stuff. Fix this. And next turn. Oh, look at that, the wall is actually improving. And we have another water wagon. Can I now move? Not really. Now there is a way to move the wells, I just don't remember how you do it. And right now I need the wells actually, so yeah, let's hold off on that. Yeah, I need scribes, which I don't have. But at least our reputation is going back up again. Small gift. Well, we can actually accomplish this one fairly easily. And then we can get a little bit of money back. Right, I did have a scribe stored up. Do I have another one? Yes. Do I have a third? No. Right, let's get another foreman. Got enough builders. Let's store more building materials. And no scribes. Alright. And pretty much got all I want in manpower, so just yep. Scribes, good. Good. And now we can store more stuff. Alright, warehouse 2. Why not? And let's store another scribe. We don't... No, we actually do need one for this one. Ooh, we got better gifts. Not that I can make use of them, but fine. Right, any workers I can assign. That's a scribe and a builder. Store up the permits. I can't afford the gifts anyway. Alright. Money, please. Alright, let's store the archive. Irrigation plans. Get another builder back in storage. We need the foreman. And the order sigil so we can get the extra warehouse. And the next thing would be the irrigation plans. That'll have to wait for next turn when we can just about get it. I can't move the water carts. I'm kind of needing them where they are. Really need the next bits. Right, that's all bits that I need for the not this one that I need, it's the water wheel? Yeah. Right, so we need building materials, builder, can just get rid of a permanent so we can store the warehouse. Let's put the building materials in there. Right now I don't have any pipes. Get donation. We could use the digging tools later. And the waterwork will be needed. Alright. So we store that. Craftsman. Foreman. Go. The water wheel is done. What's next? The bucket wheel. Slowly getting to a system that's actually a little bit more efficient than just filling up buckets with water. Right, so I need to store this because that's important for the next stage of the construction. Craftsman. Builder. Alright. Give me a foreman, please. And more money, because we are starting to run out of stuff again. Oh, for the love of... You need to pay taxes. You need a scribe to do the paperwork for you. I have 3 turns. Well, darn. Get the permit in place. And we can store all the labor again. Common gift. Let's just keep that. The bucket wheel construction complete. You now have constructed a bucket wheel. However, it's useless without a new water wheel powering it. Which is the next thing. Right. Small donation, please. Let's get the waterwork going. Alright. And I have enough for some worker, maybe? Well, at least one builder. Right, finally. I just... Darn. This is gonna cost us a lot of influence. I have the card, I just don't have the money. Darn it. Oh. Ugh, phew, we can do it. Really do with a big donation, though. Alright. Do I have what I need? Well, I can at least get the second builder. And the the 2 craftsmen that I need. I need a foreman, which I don't have. And let's get the building materials. Alright, let's store up everything else. I don't want to run out of those stuff again. Alright, the buckets wheel, which we didn't have before. All donation, please. Right, woman. And water wheel in there. Now we just need the buckets wheel, and then all good. So much for that. And buckets wheel. Right, what do I not have in storage? The foreman. You have 3 builders. And 2 scribes. I don't need them. Just sell them. Yeah, negative influence is not great. Alright. Yay! So now we can actually build pipeworks. The permission for the construction of the first waterwork in Rügen was issued by Grandmaster of the Teutonic Order Michael Kochmeister in 1415. In the permit, the order approving the construction of the special building had a device equipped with a water wheel, which would draw water from the canal, or from the channel, rather, by the city and then lift it to a sufficient height in order to distribute it through pipelines and around the city. If the waterwork in Rügen is actually built in the 15th century, which is very likely, it definitely already existed at the beginning of the 16th century. Then it would be the oldest device of this type in the Teutonic state, and after 1466, one of the oldest in the Polish kingdom. I'm on normal difficulty. This is basically just a try to relax stream. Best not to get too involved in stress. Ugh. Alright. Now, I need cards in order to build. So. Let's just store up what I can. Right, I need craftsman. The next plan would be the irrigation plans, maybe? No, that's something I can do later. None of this I can build. Right. And let's keep my stuff high as possible. Right, the workshop and the pipes. So we can start laying pipe. This won't do in itself, nothing in itself, really. Do I dare? No, I don't have the money for this. Yeah, the pipes don't do anything on themselves. Unless I can get the sumps going. I definitely want to store up the pipes. Can I just sell the gifts for a bit of extra cash? The rest I kind of need. Finally, the sumps. Now, if I put these in, they will increase the water availability. Move down. No, that won't help anything. Let's also get a pipe down there. Hold on to the sump and the pipe. I really could use this, but I can't afford it. I really want to use the thing here. Keep that around. Could I move this down? Oh, that would just create more problems. Alright, let's put the sump in here. Can lay one more pipe. There. Yeah, we might lose here. Ah, come on! Stop getting on fire the whole time. Right. Pump here. If I can just reduce the stress a little bit. At least we're gaining influence again. Can't afford the building materials. Next turn. Yeah, can't put it in places where there's already well. I'm gonna spend all my pipes on the front line. Right. Can I get the building materials in here? Permits. And then I can afford a small donation to finish the construction. Right, we should be able to squeak by here. Right, another sump, good. Let's place the water here. Definitely need more pipes. Do I have builders? I do. No need to store them then. Get some more building materials. We have the room. Need another scribe, which can wait. Alright. Do I have a scribe on hand? Yes, I do. Let's pump. Well, I want another bit of pipe then. Donation. Right, what else? Keep laying pipe. Hope that we can get some water over near this church. Maybe relieve the stress of this place. And the water wagons are just too vital in this area. That's not so bad. Not a water cart, good. I could put another water cart here, but that doesn't seem the most use things. Keep getting the small donation in this case. Can't use the irrigation plants that way. I need to find something in my deck. Can't get the increase in funding yet. Anywhere I want to build a sump now. It'll help, but it's this far out, we're just not having enough water pressure in the pipes. Alright, let's build up a bit of reputation. Do I need any more builders? No. Don't have room for more permits. Or a small gift. Another water cart. At least that will help. Right. An overshot wheel. Let's go get that. We could do with the donations again. Hopefully we can increase our funding next turn. Or the small gift and the scribe. moving on. I definitely want to place something decent funding, please. Right, I need a foreman and I need a builder. And I then need some money. I don't have. Right, store the building materials. Get the builder back. No need for me to get another permit. Right, so far so good. They're all moving into houses that are well watered. Alright. Finish the overshot wheel. Right, the overshot water wheel is powered by water falling on it from a suitable height, filling the troughs located on its peripheries and thus rotating the wheel. It is 3 times more efficient than the undershot wheel that we currently use. The use of an overshot wheel requires additional engineering work, construction of artificial barriers, weirs, ponds, as well as gutters supplying water over the wheel. Yay! Now we can modernize the stuff, which I don't have the equipment for. Right, let's get a builder back in the storage. Another foreman. And let's keep the building materials, that's probably always useful. I mean, I'm not gonna go up or down. As long as people are content, that's fine. Could afford common donation. Let's store a small donation. Rest I don't need particularly. Come on. Already got 2 small gifts. Let's just... Can I not sell it? Waterwork 2. Right, so I need the overshot wheel, which we don't have yet. Need a permit. Some more builders. I have some of. A foreman. And a craftsman, which, yes, I still have one. And building materials. Now I just need the overshot wheel. Overshot wheel, good. And now we just need funds. Right. Let's store the common gift. And we did have the small donation, which will not be enough this turn, but will be enough next turn. That's fine. Hey there, chap. It's currently quiet. I believe it rained a lot this morning. I slept through most of that, though. How are you this fine day? We are just working on water. Right, so now the water is more efficient. Hopefully. And we definitely want to store these craftsmen. Don't think I can move anyone yet, though. I could move you, perhaps, but that would make this place unhappy. Let's not. And pretty much everyone here is needed. But you could potentially just move to the church here. You are doing that house. You are doing that house. Well, let's just keep providing the city with water as best we can. Alright. The castle expansion. Our ruler has decided that the castle requires some renovations. You must provide his grace with the required building materials. 5 turns, but I think we have the building materials on hand, so that's no problem. And we get some free money from that. Alright, plans to replace the bucket wheel with the chain lift. A special, more efficient and durable mechanism than with 2 smaller wheels, lower and upper, connected by a chain to which buckets are attached. That is good. I think we still have 1 building material left. And we can deploy the builders we had stockpiled. Well, partially at least. We need a builder, which we don't have. But that can come next time. Alright, let's store up the pipes and the sumps. Increase in funding, yes please. Right. Then we can put a sump here, that should help relieve this quarter. And what would be the quickest? I mean, either way, this section would need 2 pipes. But if I put it here... The pipes looks like they are fine, functioning fine, so... We probably want to water this house as well, so... Try that. Can I don't have the money. Let's just move on to the next turn then. Yeah... I mean, Halloween is not really my thing, but it's suitable enough, I guess. If, you know, you don't get people crying at your door for candy, which I don't have. Right, now chain buckets you can prepare for the next modernization of the waterworks system, which we could probably in the deck, but we don't have yet. Right, I have enough scribes. Building materials I don't have available. Let's get more pipes going and store the building materials. Just a lot of workers, which is fine, but not really what I need. Don't really need a permit. Need the next level of stuff. Let's put in another sump somewhere. Maybe we need more piping then. This area is gonna keep giving me trouble. Yeah, but I don't have a means of removing wells at the moment. I think. Sumps are definitely more useful. I can't place them over the wells. know there is a way to remove wells, but I don't remember what it is. Can I use a builder or something? Permit. Right, let's just get the waterwork 3 in the way, out of the way. Right, we only need 1 building material, which is good. Builder. And another builder. And I have enough for a common donation. And a small donation. And we need another permit. I can't drag them. Oh, wait. Like this, thank you. The other way around, I had to click on this sell button. Yeah, we have enough points for that. So then we can put in the sump here. That's at least a little bit more efficient. Although I feel we're overwatering this area. And then we can put the well down somewhere else. The back here probably is fine. Yeah, I don't have any sumps left, so let's just keep moving. But we need a builder, which we don't have. Let's get 1 more permit. Just keep making the waterworks more efficient. Right, we got the chain lift. That's good. And the builder. Now I just need some money. Ooh, and we can get the water carts. Which can make this one happy. Not enough. Stern. Alright. Now the waterwork is built with a chain lift. Another upgrade of waterwork added even greater pressure to the water pipes, allowing the water to reach even further than before. Thanks to this, people will be able to draw more water from the existing sumps than any future sumps you're going to build. Yeah, well, need to get some sumps first. So let's store the builders. Alright, the next thing is available. Can't build any of this. Alright, increase in funding, please. And we're gonna build the Trinca channel. Alright, this is what we needed the irrigation plants for. I was wondering about that. Can I put down a sump somewhere? Alright, let's sell this well. Then put the well back here. Still not enough. Jeez, these are some thirsty lads. Alright, let's sell the small gifts. I want to store these pipes. Right, and I need to give you a scribe, but that can wait for a few turns. Well, we can definitely sell this well. There. Full happiness again. And which house will be the one that will dry up next? Still this house, most likely. And... good. Let's put another piece of pipe this way so we can build a sump over here. And I can have got the money. Did not store. Yeah. You click on the sell button here and then click on the well. Actually, what are we doing? We are not. We are currently building this. Right. First off, let's give you a scribe so we can get some, which we can't afford yet. Now we can afford. Hey, got an achievement. We can complete 20 requests, and I can't get anything else done there. I can at least fit in a builder here. Building materials. Should I go for something a bit more expensive? Get the digging tools. We can store the building materials. I have enough permits still. Alright, let's get a small donation again. Alright, let's get the irrigation plans out of my storage. Pullman builder. I don't have enough for anything else. We are making good progress though. Common donation, definitely. Almost completely offset by the stuff we gain. And craftsman. And the building materials. Permit, and then we just need 40 coins in order to finish construction. I have enough of most everything, so I'll just leave that as it is. And stockpile the small gift. Let's sell the common gift. Bit of extra coin. Hopefully we get a donation card. Yes, we get. The Trinke Canal. The Trinke Canal was built in 1552 at permission of King Sigismund II Augustus of Poland. Its name came from the German word trinken, to drink, which emphasized its most important function. It was to provide with drinking water. The total length of the canal was up to 8 kilometers and its width reached up to 10 meters. The Trinke Canal began its course at the Osi River at then headed to Lake Tarpinsky, then connected to the Mill Channel near the city and flowed into the Vistula. A weir system was built along the entire length of the canal, which allowed it to be segmentally dried for carrying out necessary hydrotechnical maintenance works. The construction of the Trinca made it possible to supply huge amounts of water to the city, which additionally propelled the wheels of the mills and the waterwork. At the time, it was the most important and largest hydrotechnical inventions carried out in Hununa. And let's store the craftsman. Really just this house here that's giving me headaches. Ooh, town sigils. Let's store a couple. They are expensive and probably need them. Right, Waterwork 4 will store that because I can't currently do them. Right, which one of my storage piles is constantly full? Well, all of them, but let's start with the quarters, which requires a town sigil, which I don't have, and the permits, which I do have. Right, foreman, and that's all my cash. Alright, increase the funding, please. Would be nice if there's any sumps in that pile, but I don't think so. We also had the stables, right? Another water wagon. Yeah, we can think about that later. Now, let's get this particular thing built in the quarters so I can store more people. Wait, I need sigil. With a small donation. You can build that now. Store the storm at foreman, and then I'm out of money. I wish it were that easy, but unfortunately I kinda need them happy in order to give me the influence I need to build stuff. Stop setting things on fire, you paramaniacs. Ish. Yeah, I still have some building materials. And I'm out of money again. But let's just store up all our worker cards, because we now have room for them. Not good for our influence that this keeps happening. And we can get this out of the way. Alright, let's get more building materials. Should consider just putting the pipes down. If I'm gonna store anything, it's gonna be a foreman. Right. Pipe. What's the most good place for a pipe? Get it one over there. That's about all I can manage. But they just keep coming to the city also. Real annoying. And sigil. Get it. Common donation. Permit. Go. Now we have another water wagon, if we can get it. Formans. I need formans. We have another water cart, which go there to help with that. And let's get the small donation out of the way. Alright, let's see. What is the training course? What do I need for that? requires royal sigil, which I don't have. Right, let's get the warehouse upgraded. And let's see. The pipe would be useful where? This house is close, but already there's no pipe there actually. Let's put it there. Right. And sigil, scribe, and we also still need a builder? No. Let's play this small donation. We can also have a permit in there. And we still do have a foreman, right? Let's go the building materials. Come on, come on. Give me the good stuff. No, that's not the good stuff. I can put a water wagon here. Help relieve a lot of stress. Gives me another water cart that I can put here. Here. This gives me 2 happy houses. Gives me 1. No, it doesn't give me a happy house, but it's not. You can move over there. Right, warehouse is upgraded. Now we can get the archive upgraded. And that requires scribes, which I have. But I don't have any more town sigils, so I hope we get them next. And no, I'm not gonna bother with that. And I can't afford this. Well, we're still positive in influence, so that's good. The drilled well, that is fine. Water pumps. I have to wait until we finish this. Let's get that permit out of the way. And I still have more than enough builders, right? Yeah. Come on. A town sigil, good. You want building materials? Can you wait? Just for a brief moment. I need a small donation, please. Right, that's the archives done. Right, you needed building materials. That's fine, we have plenty. That'll give me some extra cash as well. And you can go in there. And might as well play this. Yes. Still are in positive influence for now. Water tower. Right, what do we want first? We'll provide pressure, sophisticated design of water pumps, technology of the future. Get the water tower. A high water tower will be adjacent to the southern line of the city walls. Inside it, there will be pipelines through which water will be pumped to the top of the tower to the distribution tank. From here, water will be distributed gravitationally through pipes to municipal water wells, sumps. The tower will provide constant high pressure in water supply network, thanks to which the water will reach further parts of the city. Good. Alright, we need building materials, which we are now short on, thanks. Alright, craftsmen, we have plenty of. Foreman, builder. And I can afford a generous donation. The sewer layout, well... The generous gifts, we'll hold on to them now, and no point in spending because getting a bit close to the edge. We need something that can get my water flowing again, please. Right. It's difficult to say exactly when the water tower was built in here. The earliest possible time must have been at the end of the 15th or the beginning of the 16th century, when the invention of suction piston pumps became widespread in Europe, which allowed the transportation of water up the top of a tall building this way. The functions of the waterwork, though one-story building equipped with pumps and the water tower, tall building with distribution tank on top, were clearly separated. The first unambiguous source of evidence indicating the existence of the water tower dates back to 1772. And I have more than enough builders, right? Yeah. So, no point in that. No, we are getting a fairly efficient system. But I definitely would like some more sumps. Or the ability to move my things about. Right, the water tower is now part of the system, so now we can get the next thing, which is water pumps. Requires building materials that I don't have, and craftsmen, which I do have. Give me what I need, game. That's not what I need, game. I mean, I'm grateful for some foremen. Those always seem to be in short supply when I need them. Right now I need more craftsmen, I think. Yeah. I mean, I'll bank the small donation, but right now... kind of running out of influence, which is bad. Whoops. What did I do? What did I do? This is actually fine. Alright, building materials, good. Water pumps, construction complete. In the first half of the 16th century, instead of buckets, waterwork in Europe began to use suction and pressure pumps, so-called piston pumps. They were driven by a water wheel through a crankshaft which exchanged the rotary movement of the wheel for reciprocating movements created by the pistons located in the cylinders. Such a pump could both suck in water from the well and pump it to a certain height. The amount of water pumped depended solely on the design and the energy supplied to the pump. This device was allowed the transfer of water to a greater height and therefore was much more effective than the bucket wheel. The oldest information about the pump in waterwork comes from the mid-17th century, but such a device probably existed there even before that. Alright, so next up is Waterwork 4. Right, so we can actually pump in a lot of the stuff we have already. We can get the building materials, at least one part of it. Need a foreman? Yeah, need a foreman. We need not a builder. Need a craftsman, which is the last one we have. And now we just need the water pumps to show up in our thing, and then we'll be fine. Alright, let's do a small gift so we can keep our influence up. And do I need the scribe in my storage? Let's put a scribe in the storage. Right, we are... Yeah... Right, we have the water pumps. Good. Builder. A common gift. Not enough coin. Well, I did save up some donation cards, so could potentially do this now. Mr. Bagniewski will no longer cause us trouble. You don't have to know anything else. Good. And I will not ask. Let's do a common donation. Ooh, one short. Alright. Small donation. We can do the water pumps in here. And now I just really need the building materials. Right, water cards. Where's all my sumps? Stop putting things on fire! This one I cannot afford. Finally. Alright. So that should make things much more efficient. That made a lot of people a lot happier. This house is definitely overwatered, but nothing much I can do about that. I need more sums, regardless of what I do. Alright, what's the next thing? Nothing I can do here because I don't have the royal sigil. Alright, craftsman, definitely bank that. Finally! Improved workshop. Let's get that going then. That'll give us more pipes and sumps, which we currently cannot deploy. I mean, do a common donation, that should help. Right, I can put a sump here, that'll help. That'll make two of my things happy. For now, at least. And then we can put in pipe. Here and here. Thanks, chap. Good to have the approval. Alright, we need craftsmen. We need a permit. Builder. And a foreman. And then we need everything else. Alright, let's just store this up. I mean, I still have a donation, but is that enough? We need 10. Yeah, let's do it. We can do it now. Alright, so now we have more pipes and sumps. Stop moving into buildings that are already over capacity. Right, can I now move the water carts from here? Right, that's probably as good as I'm gonna get over there. And at least that will take the edge off. Do a small donation so I can keep moving forwards. None of this I can do without royal sigils. Maybe. We'll see if they show up in the deck. Well, at least we get more pipe. I don't think I need more builders. I've got 3. That's more than enough for now. Obviously would go there. Advanced sums. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we need a lot of stuff. Permits. All the building materials we had accrued. Actually need a scribe for this one. Good. Yeah, they will be replaced with stronger and thicker brick wells. Thanks to this, the efficiency of the whole network will improve. Well, let's see how far we can get. We need a craftsman, another craftsman, builder, and a foreman. And the whole thing costs 20, which I... actually, we have a generous donation. Go. Now all the sums give +1, which helps. How can a house that is being serviced by a water cart actually catch fire? Improvements for water pipes or a heated water tower. Let's do the underground tunnels. We'll store this in the bank. Builder. Craftsman. I need more craftsmen still. And of course we are out of building materials. Yeah, still have a foreman. Keep that going. Man, we're on a roll here. Not sure I'm gonna beat my previous records, but this is fine. Roof pumps, that can come later. Now we don't need that, I think. Woman, builder, and do we have permits? Yep. We spent the last one. For now, put that there and keep those in the rotation. We're getting there. Craftsman over there. Bribes. We'll save this one. This house has had a shortage of water the entire game, I think, so worst place to live in this entire town. Can speed through the turns a bit more now. Finally. And now everything is +1 that way. Also a great help. Winter is here. That's why we needed the heated water tower, which I was intending to build, but forgot to actually put in place. We are short some building materials. And that's fine. And we should be able to do this eventually. I mean, we still have some workers we can deploy here. That's all the builders I had here. Deploy the last builder. And get your watts back up. Right. Well, it's not beyond possibility. I mean, the houses are still being heated by half fires, and I don't think any electrical lighting has been installed for. I mean, what are we in this? In the middle of the 18th century, so it's probably still all gas lights. Bribe, and we definitely want to bank the builders. I don't think I need more permits. I'll hang on to my donations. Game, you don't have to keep making things interesting. Right, building materials, there we go. Okay, for now, and get the improved pumps. And I'm out of craftsmen. Gone. Hey! Well, I'm doing something right, I guess. And I may as well play this. Yeah, next one. Could we do with us new sumps? Improved water pumps. You have improved water pumps on your deck. Works exactly where I want them, I guess. Artworks 5. Well, at least we are very frugal with money. I mean, at this point, I'm probably not gonna lose, but... the game could still throw something at me that I don't know how to handle. Yeah, it's all still needed where it is. Until I can get some extra sumps. Yay! Right, that'll make things a little bit easier for a bit. May as well play this. We did spend the permit, so we may as well get that back. And we still need the craftsman though. What is next? Let's get the training courses so we can get some engineers. Hopefully the royal sigils will show up. Oh, there we go. Trained engineers. The construction of waterworks was commissioned by the end of the 19th century by the engineer Heinrich Scheven from Bochum in Germany. While the sewage system and sewage treatment plants were created in 1905 and 1907 by a company, Windschild and Langelot from here, is it? Right, so now we can do all the other interesting things. Right, let's get the technology of the future, a drilled well. I do hope there's a lot of royal sigils still left in my deck, because we've already gone through half of it and I've only found one. Alright, water sewage system. That is fine, but not really what I'm looking for. And how many builders do I have? Yeah, plenty. Not what I need. Come on. Come on, game. Royal sigil. Give me one. There we go. Drilled well, construction complete. The construction of a modern water supply plant located at Halle Street began on June 1st, 1899, and the construction work took 6 months. It's a completely new water supply system with 2 suction pumps powered by steam engines supplied water from deep wells to the treatment plant, filtering plant. From there, high pressure pumps push water to a tank supply network as well as the expansion tank and new water tower. Right, definitely want the engineers, but they probably are involved in something else. Let's just get rid of some of these small donations and get the next thing going. Get these sewer outlay plans. We might as well just push for it now. Or at least push as far as I can. I don't have the last royal sigil. There we go. Put that in storage and a water cart over here, I guess. Still not enough. And I need 20 and I don't have... I still have some donations. Let's just burn through all that influence we have. Sewage plants construction complete. Preparation of the sewer network began with the construction of the modern water supply system in 1899. In 1905 to 1907, based on the technical documentation prepared, municipal sewage systems with a total length of 56 kilometers were built, as well as sewage treatment plants, which we can now deploy. Although I don't think too much. I can put in a builder, and the rest will have to come in a later point. Yeah, we need basically one of everything. Right. We're almost there. A war has broken out. Again? Would you stop going to war? Like, what do I need for my plans? I need craftsmen and engineers. I can't afford the engineers at the moment. Get the building materials in there. And that's all I have. The rest can wait. I have 6 turns. We can hold off on that for now. It's also kind of nice to see the city growing over time. Right now I can start giving you people for war. I obviously want to give you cheap peoples. Well, I don't have cheap people anymore, so yeah. That'll help. Right, we need stuff that is still a bit too expensive. Let's get the engineers in there. That's probably the only place I can use them. And we need a permit. Let's just discard with the gifts, because I'm not probably gonna use them at this point. Should be fine. Get my common donations out of the way so I can get enough for at least one of these things, which would be the drilled well. Yeah. That's indeed where we are heading. Now, if only I can just get what I need. Need a sewer layout, and then we need 100 to finish. Bit risky, but gonna try. As long as we don't get any more unhappy houses, we should be fine. I just need money. Well, we always need craftsmen, so get that. Let's just sell the generous gift. Right, now we're getting to the edge. Can I move anything to make it more effective? I put you here. That would make... I mean, you're already unhappy, but it would make one house normal. Yeah, I could move you here. It should at least hold that off for a bit. And just get enough for one common donation, that should do. Oh no! Bloody arsonists again. Do it. Oh, and we need that, of course we do. Well, you're already unhappy. I am not happy now. Now I have to wait until the water cart shows up again in the cards. While that keeps happening. And I have to spend money on small gifts to keep my thing up. Keep this on hand. Money should be flowing in fine just now, but... Right. I play a small donation. Common gift. Not quite there yet. That's too much. Oh, so close. That's fine. Right. We can do this. Maybe. Mm. There's no winning with this. Right. Should be able to make it. But we just need enough influence. Common gift should be enough. There we go. The establishment of the water sewage system ends the era of waterwork and opens a new chapter in the history of all of Gurjit. Congratulations! Success! Nowadays, we take water supply for granted. We don't usually ask ourselves what it was like in the past. We don't consider the facts that immediate and easy access to water wasn't available for everyone at all times. Thanks to your efforts, Rizit has enough water supply to thrive. A modern water supply in the sewage system was developed, and it's all thanks to you. You are a true hero to be remembered. Difficult level normal, turns taken 153. And that's waterworks. Alright, let's go and switch to something else. What time are we living at? Let's get out of this. Fun little game. Alright, what is my... I have this one already. What I want. Not this. Can we grab this? In the spirit of Halloween and a bit more grim dark, let's play a little bit more dark of a game if I can get it to capture. Yeah, there we go. Let's play a little bit of Grim Dawn. Sorry, my head is not at the moment in the right place for doing any strategic games. I've got a bit of a headache. I'm still getting used to the end of daylight savings. I just want to blow stuff up for no moon, so we'll just do a little bit of leveling. One of my characters here. Because I feel like it. Now, my character Zenobia here is a spellbinder, which effectively means he's an Arcanist Necromancer. And kind of an I basically call it a Kamehameha build because I can do this. Fun. Alright, we have a couple of quests. Somewhere in the Blood Grove and Gryphus Mill. Clear out some stuff and all that. I also have a bounty to slay the Dermaterum Queen, but I don't feel like doing that right now. The Blood Grove is a little bit more interesting to clear. So let's head over to Soros Bastion. Move into the Blood Grove. So the Black Legion is here keeping an eye on things, but fighting across here is definitely not for them. Because they have been losing soldiers here. And we have to solve that. Yeah, it's basically a three-way fight between the Order of Death's Vigil, the what are those jokers are called again? The Kaimon's Chosen, and the Catonian cultists. Which is fun. Blood cults are always fun, aren't they not? Blood for the blood gods and all that. Luckily, Death's Vigil is on my side in this fight. I have some points where I can relax a bit. Okay, then again, this Vigil are all necromancers. So, you know, you take the allies you can find in this world. At least I don't have to worry too much about ethereals in this case. I mean, they are around, but not in this fight. Okay, so the world ends and you get cultists. The Kaimon's Chosen like using fire and lightning. They believe they are here to purge the world of the unclean, of corruption. But they are all of them deceived. And they're also slightly fanatical. I'd kind of like to rather not die, please. Yeah, just shoot until the numbers go up. I mean, I'm not sure if I guided anyone through him. I did do a brief let's look at this game at some point in the past, but that character I've not played with since. I couldn't really figure out a way to make it interesting. Nice. Fly back. We got ourselves a Taken to burn. What's going on here? We got this Taken trying to cast some ethereal magic, probably planning on corrupting the whole area with her wicked aether fire. So we tied her up and figured we'd give her a little fire of our own. Only sure way to be rid of the taint. Alright, so Nathaniel is actually part of Homestead, which is a faction I kind of want to stay on good terms with, but he's just trying to burn a witch. I wish to speak to this Taken first. Alright, now Ralia says she is part of Homestead, but that's not actually true. Here to gloat over Nathaniel's prize. Want to look me in the eye before you light the torch? I suppose it's a waste of breath to tell you I'm not a Taken. Why do they think you are Taken? These peasants see aether fire and immediately think it be an ethereal's doing. Arcanists have been wielding the aether for centuries. Nowadays, you might as well tie your own noose if you're a practitioner of the arcane. Then what are you? These farmers wouldn't know a Taken if it walked in on them fornicating with a goat. Look, I may have dabbled in the arcana here and there, but maybe cursed a few mongrels for getting too touchy, but I'm not some ethereal's puppet. How do I know you're telling the truth? Valia stares at you, her eyes piercing through you. Perhaps because you, of all people, should know better than to accuse people of being Taken. I will talk to them. Yeah, no burning here today. Well, what are you waiting for? The Taken needs to burn. I'm not convinced she's Taken. What do you mean? Just look at her. Ethereal, if ever I saw one. We saw her casting wicked ethereal magic. There's no doubt. There's no proof. Ah, I see it now. She's bewitched you with her powers. She's just as good as Taken. Boys, looks like I gotta help another one. What? No, I forget it. I mean, seriously. If you're gonna accuse someone of being Taken, it should be me. Hate to admit it, but for a while I thought I was good as dead. Thank you for my freedom. How did Nathaniel get the best of you? They must have seen me working the cauldron, saw like some aether glow, and jumped to their own crazy conclusions. They were on me before I could cast a single spell. I may have access to powers beyond most men, but I am no ethereal. Here, take this. It's a paltry gift, but at least I could offer my savior. I will not forget this kindness. Farewell. We got the witch's effigy, which is not useful to us, really. Because our gear is... yeah, it's okay. let's just keep burning demons. The Chthonians, rather. And Kaiman's chosen. And let's grab all the loot. Yeah, well, the request is a bit random. Maybe if it senses you're doing very well, it gives you a few more of those events if you to make it more challenging. Although it might just be random, and it is a free game on itch.io, so I'm not entirely convinced it's not fully optimized in all directions. This is Grim Dawn, a action RPG made by Crate Entertainment, who also works on Titan's Quest, I believe, which is why it looks a little bit similar. Oh, we got a hero.
That
Right.
skill's not ready.
Let's make it rain. Let's just get through this. Find all the insignias. Oh, darn it. Was not looking to fight you just yet. Right, come on.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. Killing demons, it's fun. These are only the small demons. There's some gorgeous. Right, let's get this shrine cleansed. And get our devotion worked out further. One more point and I can get this, which will help a lot if I can figure out where to put it. For now, that's not important. Now we do a slightly bit more damage. I want these, please. Another count. Alright, thanks for coming by, Shadow Turtle here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Right, we've got the Chthonian Rift here, that is... I'm gonna ignore that for now. It's good to know it's here, but got no real bearing on my current mission. Yeah, the Blood Grove is not one of my most favorite bits of territory to explore, but it is action-packed. Bloody spiders. And we are getting to the edge of what I can put in my bags. We might have to walk back. Hello there, stranger. You don't have the look of the cultist about you. What brings such a well-armed adventurer way out here in the middle of nowhere? Let's be honest. I'm here to stop the cult of Catan. What a noble and foolhardy pursuit. After the grim dawn stranded me out here, I claimed this cave as my home, but nature, it seems, has decreed that I die out here instead. An avalanche collapsed the entrance not a day ago. All my food and belongings are inside. Do you need any help? You are truly a godsend, stranger. We will need some dynamite in order to clear the way. Don't suppose you have any. If not, perhaps one of the mines may have some, or perhaps the nearby quarry. If you bring me some, we can clear the rocks and we can retrieve my belongings. Perhaps there is something among them that you would find acceptable as compensation for your aid. What do we say, folks? Do we trust this character? Sure, I'll help you out. You've returned. You have the dynamite? Yep. Splendid. Stand back now. Don't want to get caught in the blast. Even in these trying times, you have to found it in your heart to help a complete stranger. It is commendable. Please follow me inside so I can properly reward you. I'm just dropping a portal here for no reason. I must apologize for the ruse, but alas, I cannot travel very far from my tomb. You may die knowing that I will savor you as I drain the life from your breath. Deceitful wretch, you've picked the wrong prey this time. I have haunted this forest for centuries, tapping unsuspecting fools such as yourself with their precious vitality. My cave has been sealed off time and again, but somehow it is always uncovered again, thanks to naive dupes like yourself or the greedy prospectors who visited me last. What hope do you have against me? Only one way to find out. Let's not stand in that. Alright. Kamehameha wins against Ancient Ghost with bad story, but yeah. That's a lot of skulls they had here. My oh my. Oh well. Let's just jump back to Homestead for a bit. Alright, that's someone still trying to do, but let's clear out the inventory a bit. Looking for stuff with ethereal damage, but also just selling stuff so I can get my money supply as high as I can. The scepter doesn't have what I need. Not the right damage. Don't really want any of the yellow stuff. I can avoid it, but no, that's not what I need. Put the components in this bag for now. Alcatraz remains. But I don't use guns. This one is not the right thing. I mean, I already am very resistant to Aether, and the insight is kind of useful to me. It's not worth the change. No. Right. Nope, nothing here. Right.
To good use.
Drop off the components.
I'll keep your stash safe. I'll hold on to that for you.
And as seeing as we picked up Nalkada's bones, let's drop them off at the Boros Bastion. We probably will need to do some more grinding in the Blood Grove for the next part of that quest. Have you done as I asked, Initiate? Yes, I have the remains. You have entered the pit of despair and emerged unscathed. Impressive. Perhaps you truly are worthy of the Order. Should you be interested, the next task is both an opportunity to strike out at the Legion's enemies and to aid our cause. What is it? The Cult of Catan is experienced in summoning rituals, something we can use to our advantage. We will take what we need from the cult, while crippling them in the process. Interested? Go on. The cult uses Ctonic seals of binding to maintain the rifts into the void. Many of the more powerful members carry these on their person at all times. Should the cult be denied these seals, then their rituals be destabilized, denying them valuable reinforcements. Their loss is our gain. Bring me the seals so we can use them to stabilize our own ritual. I will gather the seals. Right, so I need 3 seals, which I don't have. I don't think anyone else has given any quests for me here at the moment. And I don't really have any equipment I need. And we are still just on friendly terms, even with the boost. That is fine. Right, let's head back out into the field. And wait until I get to level 50 and I can potentially create some better gear for myself. Or look through my stockpile of various collected crap that I have gathered over the many adventures I've played through. I just stomped them away. But do you think I was helpless in close range? You fools! I stomp you. I stomp all of you. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly what you're doing, but it feels like that's what you're doing. And it can be quite effective. Ooh, manticores. Bit stingy today. Could have at least dropped an eye. Nope. Battle between the Order and the Chosen. And the rest of the camp is to the south here. We still need many more sigils. Oh.
That skill's not ready.
Don't stand in pentagrams, that's hurting. Ooh, Blood of Catan, that is very useful. Well, if it's classified as a spooky game, there's a good chance it might be on sale. At the moment, I'm kinda out in the looking for any particular games. Spooky is not really my genre. I mean, despite as much horror as is happening in this game, I was never really frightened by anything I saw, partially because I can just blow it away with whatever I have at my disposal, and this particular build is very strong. Or potentially very strong, at least. I've yet to try it against Logi, but I think that's probably gonna be alright. I don't know who you are. I don't much care. You're not a cultist. At least you don't look like one. Please get us out of here. Those bastards have been taking us out of the cage, one at a time. We're forced to watch while they drain a man completely of his blood. It was horrible. I can get you all back to Homestead via Riftgate. At this point, I'd settle for anything. Just get us home. You and Homestead. Right, that's all the insignias we need, but see if we can do something a little bit more in this forest while we're here. And we've leveled up, that's nice. Like, for instance, this tree here. Quite horrifying when you think that there's all these people hanging, but not scary, really. We have a totem here. Chthonic totem. Right, I want to improve my physique. And I want to go for this. May as well try. I can always change it later. And let's put more points in. Now let's hope that doesn't quite screw me. That's one down.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it will pick up during the Christmas sale, but yeah, we'll see. There's still some remnants. Right, that's the totem down. And it doesn't look like there's too much of anything interesting in here, but that's alright. It's a bunch of stuff. I don't use shields, that's no use to me. Just keep running around for a bit more. You know, don't need to collect any more insignias, but no harm in doing that. Yeah, Manticore Eye, good. Those are often way too rare to find. The nest of cultists. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the holidays, or of the whole thing around it. but I will not ignore a good sale. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but as long as people leave me in peace. Christmas would be a time of leaving people alone if they want it. Rather than all that forced family cuteness. I mean, I will be visiting my mother on Christmas, but not for that particular reason. Just because that's how our schedule goes. Where is the crossing? Kind of would like to get the next rift activated into Gryphus Mill so I can finish that particular quest line. Probably further up north. This is all cleared out thanks to allies. Oh. A small part of cultists. Oh. And there's someone that's slightly more dangerous than a cultist. I mean, how far am I with the Catonians? Just hostile, that is not all that useful. Need to kill more of them in order to get them to understand that they should hate me. I also need to find some gear with better chaos resistance. Getting into the ethereal stuff again. They might be slightly more resistant to my beam, but they're not that resistant. Farming these Aether crystals is always useful, especially if I want to respec a bit. That should be enough. That should be all we want to do on this side. Right, where is the crossing? Through the south. All right. Agreed, it should stick to its own month, but alas. There's too much money to be made by doing this. Let's just quickly hop over to traders in this particular area. I can get to him. Can clear out some inventory.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Gonna get a discount here, that's good, but not gonna be all that interested in a discount anyway. Can't wait until I get to level 50 when I can afford to turn off all the yellows. I don't have to worry so much about saving up money since we're already at 1 million iron. But you go through that quite quickly if you your crafting stuff. And mention all the slots you want to maybe open. Your inventory. Luckily, this game does not suffer from microtransactions. All in-game. Just have to work hard for it. I don't want the stream to turn into a bunch of cringes agreeing with each other. There is also good things about Christmas. Once I think of them, I will tell you, but let's not ruin the holidays for everyone else. I mean, I'm quite fortunate that I don't have the obligation of having to buy presents for everyone and pretend it's from Santa. Ethereals are getting in the way everywhere. Let's just get to Grievous Mill so I can clear that out. Oh, manticores. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't keep poisoning me. Ah, here we are. Grievous Mill. Is there anything to blow up in this house? Yes, there is. I mean, Christmas is not really on my mind anyway, despite the fact that in the Google search, all I want for Christmas is already starting to trend. As well as Last Christmas, I believe. Which I don't understand, but that's my own beef. At the moment, I am still just waiting for Sinterklaas. And for the Americans to get over Thanksgiving. And then maybe laugh if Black Friday turns out to be a disaster. Yeah, but he was evil before, and he can return to that at some point, once he realizes how absurd the whole Christmas stuff is. Right, let's clear this place out. And where are you all hiding, you Gratonian bastards? Eat my fire. My Aether fire. Alright, that's it. And then the quests. Any luck recovering those insignias? Yes, here they are. Right, respected with the Black Legion. That's nice. Thank you. It may seem like a small gesture to you, but you've helped honor the Legion's fallen, and we do not forget that. Please take these iron bits as compensation. Any luck with the Lumberville? The Lumberville is clear of the Gratonian spawn. I've men sent over there immediately so it stays that way. We get some scrap. Nice. Alright, Captain Somer. Give me my reward, please.
I am told that Lysandra and a couple others have returned safely from captivity, all thanks to you. We thought they were as good as dead after they disappeared in the Blood Grove. I could not agree more. We've been cut off from Fort Icon long enough.
What's our next step?
When the Legion was forced to abandon the capital, we made Fort Icon our new base of operations. It's an old fortress to the far north, once used to protect the trade routes leading through the Asterkarn Mountains. However, when we began marching south, we encountered immediate opposition from both the cult and the Ethereals. Many of our men were killed, pincered between two opposing armies, and we were forced to retreat towards Homestead. The Ethereals now control the area known as the Conflagration, but the Cult of Cthon has taken residence within the Dark Veil Gate, effectively cutting us off from our forces to the north. With the cult's front lines battered and their sacrifices freed, I believe it is now time to advance on their main position. Karaz, the Sigil of Cthon, the name has come up several times, including a recent bloody interrogation. We have no idea if he is the head of the entire cult or if he is merely a pawn in someone else's game, but one thing is for certain. He is at the Dark Veil Gate. I need you to infiltrate the fortress and take out their leader. Lay waste to the cult's followers. Let nothing stop you in reclaiming our bastion.
It will be done. But not this time. Ah, not enough onyx sigils. Do I have any banked? Yes, I do. Just need one. Go hand that in as well. Getting all these things out there. Because what she proposes I do is just basically go from Grievous Mill into the village of Darkvale, through the Darkvale Gate, and then all the way up to Fort Icon, which is gonna at least take another hour if I push it. And there's a lot of stuff to do on the way there as well. Well, a lot of stuff to kill, mostly. Do is secondary. Plus, I might want to grind a little bit more to get my homestead reputation all the way up. Which is part of why I would want to slay the Dermaterran Queen, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Because that's a very annoying fight. Are these the seals you seek? Yes, these appear to be in good shape. They're most useful in returning Malkadar to the world. Next, we'll require a source of arcane power. I have just the thing in mind. What's next? The Rite of Resurrection requires powerful incantations and an equally powerful energy source. Without something to draw upon, the ritual would drain the participants dry and leave them as nothing but withered husks. How can we prevent that? Ethereals are a manifestation of the Aether itself, a source of pure arcane energy. The more powerful the ethereal, the hotter its spirit will burn within its ritual. To the north, near Fort Haron, there's a mine called Stonerand Quarry that's become blasted with aether fire. A front for the ethereals in this region. Travel there and track down an ethereal by the name of Noveria Stormfire. I think she chose that name herself. She was once a great sorceress, now no more than a pawn of the ethereals. I will bestow a boon upon the order upon you to help counter her arcane prowess and to contain her essence. Destroy Noveria in the Order's name. I will gather the essence. And so he's given me what? The weapons are enchanted by the Order. Well, that's neat, but I don't use weapons, so not sure that really helps. In any case, it's 4 o'clock. I'm getting hungry and a little bit exhausted. I'm trying to keep myself awake. So I will call the stream to an end here. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll see what we'll be playing next time. Next week. Hope you all have a happy Halloween. Don't get too scared.